Hello everyone, this is Dan with Arcade Funcade. Today we wanted to show you a Super Mario Brothers versus themed machine. And we did a full custom build on the Super Mario Brothers. We installed a custom marquee, custom bezel, and a 24-inch LED screen within the walls of the machine. This is an original sized machine. It's built to spec, the exact size. The only difference is the humongous TV inside, the monitor inside. And we used a Samsung or Dell monitor. I think it was a Dell on this one, Dell LCD, but LED, sorry. And we ended up installing custom buttons. We have our 4-way or 8-way joysticks on this guy, and we set it to free play. And it's just going to be set up to be played on free play, and it has tons of games. It has 5,000 games, and I'm going to jump into this guy and show you guys a little bit about what we have here. There's a ton of games in here, but I went straight to Mario World. It has the original Super Mario Brothers, the Lost Levels, Super Mario Brothers 2, Super Mario Brothers 3, Super Mario World, and back to Super Mario Brothers. So I started with this game because sometimes people just want a Mario Brothers themed arcade, and that's where that system comes in. Where when you turn it on, it goes directly to this game, and it stays on this game, and you can jump in and out of it, and you can start wherever you like. It even has Lost Levels. My gosh! So it has a little bit of everything in this system to make it a true Super Mario Brothers, but because obviously we don't do things normal here, we went ahead and did a whole nother deal. You can also save. I wanted to show you guys. It's another question that's asked pretty often. Can you save the games as we're playing? And I'm going to turn this light off here. I got a reflection. Can we play the games while you're playing? Yes, you can actually save the games here and or press and hold the start button. And what you do is it just comes up. So wherever you're at in the game, you can actually start off and go wherever you want. So I'm just gonna exit the game so you can see where we're at on the game here. We have a massive game list, but we're gonna jump right back in. We're gonna press the A button, which is the number 1 button. This is the loading screen we're talking about that we can customize as well. This guy. So we're back in the game. Let's say you want to jump in and start a game from fresh, from the start. So we're gonna start this guy, press start twice, jump in. So you have your run and jump buttons and stuff, it's pretty nice. Now I'm trying to play with one hand here, so not easy. Yes. It still has it. So there's that. So let's say I wanted to stop right there, right? I wanted to start over, and I wanted to save that state. So all you got to do is just put down save. You press the A button, continue OK. And if you wanted to reload where you're at, all you do is just hold it again, and you hold it down. Now that's an in-game. This is the actual board game, so the actual game board PC is holding your memory. So you're going to load state, that's your memory. You're going to press the 1 button and OK. And you're going to start exactly where you were. So you don't have to go through all the title screen or anything else, just go jump right to your game. So that is really cool. There's so many other options and things that you could do, but that is the number 1 option. To be able to pause, I guess, that's another one. Hold the start button and you're literally pausing the game. It says pause. That never really happens with arcade games. You usually have you just can't with an arcade game. So, but anyway, yeah. So here, that's the full walk around on this guy. We have our full side art. Looking for my light switch thing here, so you guys can see the full side art. We use the red trim, so we can kind of match this guy up. And again, where it's going, we usually use a white trim, and you can go between a white trim or a red trim, blue, whatever color you like. But we like to usually use a white trim because it looks nice and clean. But the red trim it just makes it look really cool, and it stays true to the Versus cabinet, which is really nice. And that's a big deal too, to be able to make it as original as possible. We have our access door here as well. So it's a cool game. I'm going to go back in and show a little bit more of the gameplay and what other games are on here and how to use the system. So it says C for help and start for function. So you can actually press start. The player one start button has a lot of functions, that one button. And here's where we can actually go and look for specific games or go and explore 3D games, action games, fighting games. And as you click on those, it turns on certain games, 3 and 4 player games. Obviously we only have the 2 players, but there is a USB connector on the game board that, I'll show you this guy right now. Little USB stick input there on the right side. That'll be able to, you can connect a thing in there to allow you to connect 2 other wireless controllers. What's cool about that is that you can use this system, you can put an HDMI out wireless kit on this arcade, and you could send whatever's on this arcade to your TV in your living room or wherever you have it within 30, 40 feet, and you can plug it into an 80-inch screen. So the same exact screen you see here, you could be playing it on your sofa or whatever, and you'd be using this machine as your console. So it'd just be a console with wireless remotes, and that's a whole other video, but again, we could add that in here to kind of show you. So you could do player 1, 2 playing here, and player 3, 4 could be 3 and 4 it could be sitting on a couch or playing behind you. And like we talked about before in another video, we could put a screen on top of here showing the same game. So if you had other people wanting to play, they could play out the screen back here, because the 2 people that are standing here will be blocking this screen. So there'd be another 2 that could play up here on a 32-inch screen or 26-inch screen, or 24 or 27 or whatever you can hold up there. But you could even do a 40 or 50-inch, I mean, if you want to. It's one of those deals. You put whatever you want. But yeah, so it's really cool. It has so many games, and it's so versatile. You could do so many things with this guy, and play it somewhere else. HDMI wireless out. There's so many options and kits that we also provide to be able to make your machine have the coolest setup. So you don't always have to move your machine. If you have it in your basement, you want to play it in your living room, or you have a brand new arcade and you're like, you know what, dude, I want to play this game. I want to play Mortal Kombat 2, but I don't want to go downstairs. I want to stay in my comfy bed. You just bring the USB stick, you connect it into your TV, and you use your remotes, and you can play the console right off your TV. So that's cool. And all you got to do is have the arcade on, and that's pretty much it. And if somebody's down there playing, you can play. COVID time, that was a good deal. People could use this guy while somebody else was up playing in their bedroom or in a secluded room. So that was really cool. You could actually do that. The HDMI wireless option was really awesome. So I'm going to go back to just the regular menu, and it'll just show tons of games here. I love that it shows the video per game, and this really helps us out as gamers to explore other games. So you can go push down on the joystick and navigate one at a time, or you can simply press to the right or left, and it'll change by entire pages. It says page 2, 500 of 500. Press right, it goes to page 3, page 4, and so on and so forth. So we have X-Men vs. Street Fighter, and it has so much stuff on here. You can play all these games on here, and you got Samurai Showdown. Look at that. Samurai Showdown Special. That's a favorite here in this shop. Dragon Ball. What is it? The King of Fighters. Not Dragon Ball, sorry. Yeah, there's just so much stuff. My gosh. There's so many games, and it's awesome it's so fun to explore, because you can see every game. You can just jump in and out, and it's just amazing. And it's an amazing setup. And it's very simple, easy to repair if something happens to it. Don't really have many breakdowns. These machines go to commercial locations, so they're constantly getting their butts kicked, but they go to a lot of loving homes as well. So that's really neat. Okay, so there's tons and tons of games. Metal Slug, one of my favorite series. I'm going to jump on this guy. I love the way it looks, the way the gameplay goes. It just sounds great, looks great. Very cartoonish game, but it's very fun, and there's a lot of sequels to it, which is really cool. Sorry if I'm moving the camera too much. Just holding it against my arm. I gotta get a camera holder. But yeah, we wanted to show you guys some of the gameplay. And again, if you want to just jump out, save, jump out, or quit, or just simply pause, you just hold down the start button for a couple seconds and it'll just pop out. So that's really awesome. But yeah, if you guys have any questions, you have any ideas, a custom build you want us to do, let us know. We could do Excite by Castlevania, Legend of Zelda, whatever you can imagine, we could build. If you could dream it up, we could build it. That's literally what it is. And we could theme out whatever arcade you want with whatever you're thinking. And there's so many different options and upgrades, updates, things that we haven't even thought of that maybe you have some ideas. You want us to build something for you special. We could do that as well. There's always something out there that somebody has in mind. So if we could help you with it, let's do it. Again, this is Dan with Arcade Funcade. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you guys click like, subscribe, hit that freaking bell, do whatever you like, and game on, guys. Have a great day. Thanks for watching.